economist, I know very little about the economy, and I'm not a businesswoman, but I'm a consumer. So what I can talk to you about is how you can be a good, green and ethical consumer, and how you can support all of these wonderful businesses who are endeavouring to go green, but who really, really need your support. So you have the power to change things. Business, I mean, I think we all know that climate change is the single biggest issue of our times, or of any times. And we all sit back so often, we expect government, or we expect local authorities or businesses to take the lead. But there's no point if we don't also contribute and help. I think I read the other day that we are responsible as individuals, you and I, for 50% of all the energy use. So the responsibility is ours. So I think we all know that we need to make changes ourselves in the home. But the other thing is, when we go out and we want to think, well, how can I support local businesses? Number one thing is to buy, I would say, local produce. Just to support your local growers before anything else. Local growers, local producers, local craftspeople as well. And I think with food, and I'm just going to show you a book. This is a book that is life-changing. It's changed my life. It's called Not on the Label. It's by Felicity Lawrence. And if you ever wanted to know why you should not, for instance, buy prawns, great big fat juicy prawns from Vietnam and Thailand, you should read this book, because it will tell you why not. It will talk to you about bread. It will talk to you about why you should support local independent bakers rather than buying bread, so-called bread, in the supermarkets. It will tell you why salad bags are not just crazy because it's salad in bags, but the humanitarian implications of you buying salad that has come and flown in and that has been grown in places that salad was not meant to be grown. So I was thinking, with food, particularly with food, my number one tip would be to try and grow your own. I think we hear this all the time. We're intimidated, we're frightened, we make excuses. The whole green thing has, in the past, up to about 10 years ago, it was the domain of hippies. Now all of a sudden, we all think it's a middle class thing. But it's neither, it's both, it's everything. It's everything between. It's all of our responsibilities. Green is so easy. It's easy, it's inexpensive, it's healthy. It's all about community, it's going back to community. It's probably the most empowering single thing you would ever do, is to start to think, well, I'm going to go green. I'm going to think of one thing tomorrow morning that I'm going to change, and I'm going to change it for the rest of my life. And it is so empowering to do that. It just puts you on a whole different level. I mean, I can't tell you how much more healthy it makes you. It certainly saves you money. All of these, I mean, people who worry about, I think people tend to think that this whole green thing is about microgeneration and, you know, needing to afford wind turbines and solar panels, but it's not. It's about turning down your thermostats. It's about turning your oven off 10 minutes before your meal's ready. It's about, on Sunday, instead of having 4 hot plates blazing with carrots and peas and potatoes and cabbage, putting them all in one pot on one hot plate. And then, so coming back to the Greenlinks initiative, which I think is absolutely fantastic, I hadn't realised that there are 400 businesses in Elaine's Greenlinks directory. And so again, this is another book, another life-changing book. Pat Thomas is editor of The Ecologist magazine, and this book, Skin Deep, will tell you everything about the awful chemicals that you have in, well, hand creams if you're a girl and you like hand creams, but also in what you put in your washing machine, what you wash your hair with, you know, so many. It's just, we wander around and we are just exposed to this cocktail of chemicals. But I mean, you have, and I think there's a stall out there this evening, you have a local person, at least one here, who's in your directory, who grows their own herbs in Herefordshire, who makes the most beautiful hand creams. So when you go out later, this is another, you know, support this local business. If you are buying low energy light bulbs, perhaps instead of buying from the internet or going to IKEA, go to one of the local shops in Hereford and buy them. If you're thinking of buying an A-rate fridge or an A-rate washing machine, Go into Hereford, go into the town centre and buy something there. And by supporting your local community, you are going to be supporting yourselves, and you're going to be building resilience, which is desperately important. And I'm not a businesswoman, I do run a charity. I run a charity called the Big Green Idea, and I have a double-decker bus. And my double-decker bus was fitted out in Hereford, and I actually applied everything that you're suggesting. I used Herefordshire wood, Herefordshire craftsman. My project manager lives in Hereford, in a caravan, and everything I have done on the bus has been supporting the local economy. And the idea is I then take the bus out, and it's full of a book. It's full of books. It's full of gorgeous local hand creams. It's got local willow, solar powered cinema upstairs. All these things. And the idea is I'll take it into the town and tell you and show you, if you come onto the bus, how you can make changes easily in a hands-on way, so that it's healthy, so that it's inexpensive, and so that you basically are empowered, so that you go away feeling empowered, because changing your life and becoming greener really is the most empowering thing you can do. So I think what Elaine is doing is incredible, and I hope you all support it. So thank you. Oh, and can you come and have a look at all the things we do afterwards as well?